Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to you dear sir and ma'am. I hope that every one of you is having a really wonderful morning with your teas and coffee. I am Muhammad Shazwan, the MC for today's event, photo and video editing event. Here, I am along with my team members Aina Nabiha, Daniel Akasha, and last but not least, Naura Khadijah. We, the student of KPTM BANGI, are very honored to be able to share with all of you about editings. Before we start our event, I really hope all of you are in comfy situation since this is not a serious event. So now, I shall start the event with a proper dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Amin 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 ya rabbal alamin. We all hope that our event will be flowing smoothly. Without further ado, I will now invite a good friend of mine, Aina Nabiha, to show a tutorial for a video as the starter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aina Nabiha binti Nur Syawal. I hope that everyone is in good health. So, are you guys ready? Let's get started. So, for the first session is about video editing. This is the 7 types that I'm going to show you guys how to edit this on VN, which is frame, color grading, text, subtitle, background music, keyframe, split, and overlay or blending. For the first one is frame. So as you can, the first step is how to change your frame ratio to suitable with your social media. So as you can see up here is the frame. You can choose which one is your frame. Wait, sorry. Okay, I'm starting back. So today is the first. You can see on top of the video. You can see the frame. You can click on the original, and then you can choose your frame ratio. And I'm choosing TikTok frame ratio because it's suitable for TikTok and Instagram story. For the second one is about color grading and filter. There's 2 types of filter. As you can see here is filter. Down here you can choose filter. This is the app that's already provided, so you can easy to select which one you want. However, today I'm not teach you guys this kind of edit. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the adjustment. This adjustment is usually how I use for my editing video. Okay, wait Okay, for the first step is contrast. Contrast is you need to lower it a bit. I can give you a specific number for the adjustment because every video that you shoot is can require a different lighting. So for the first step is lower the contrast, and then I plus to the saturation. And then for vibrance, add on to for plus. And then lastly is shadow is +2. You can adjust another adjustment to like highlight if you think the color is too bright or too dark. So and just add on the highlight a bit. Okay, for the next step is text or subtitle. There's two types, title and title template and title. As you can see here on the screen is tap to add subtitle. You can click that. There's two type, title and title template. Title template is the VN already provided. You can just choose and edit what kind of text that you want. But today I'm not focusing on this, but I'm focusing on title because you can use your own font or existing font that already provided. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to download your own font. Okay, you can see here that's already provided font here. Okay, now if you want to use your own font, go to the Google and type dafont.com. There's a lot, a thousand of choices font. You can also, if you find a famous font, you can search here. But today I'm just going to download from this interface that they already give here. And today I will choose Alone in the Dark. Then you need to download it and save it to file. And then you need to import it to VN. Just choose the VN icon, then plus, and then you are ready to do your text. Okay, so next tips is background music. There's two types to use. Your first one is you can use that song they already provided, but there's not a lot of choices. Or you can use any song from your iTunes, but I don't really buy a song from iTunes. So instead of buy and download song from internet, I just screen recording the song that I really want to use or my favorite song. You can screen recording your favorite song from any kind of source such as TikTok and YouTube. Then I'm going to show you guys how to extract the video. The first step is you need to screen recording your song, and then you need to choose extract from video. Click it, and then choose your screen recording. And then you need to rename the file. And then done. And then put in your album. And you can click use. And you can also adjust your length or how many seconds that you want to use to your song. And then you can click write. And this is your song. Okay, now move on to the next types of VN editing. The next is keyframe. Keyframe is actually harder if you are a basic learner, but I'm going to teach because this is still easy if I going to teach you one by one. So what is keyframe? Keyframe is any kind of video shot that you want to point a starting and ending point of any smooth transition. So as you can see down here is your video clip. You can move any second that you want it to be keyframe. Then click the video, you can see replace duplicate and keyframe. Click the keyframe. Okay. Then you move forward a bit, and then you can click keyframe again. Okay, now you can see this yellow frame. I call this a video frame. You can adjust it how you want it to be. You want it to be 90 degree, or you want it to be vertically, horizontally, or upside down. Just adjust how you want it to be on the second keyframe. Then you can see this is how it should be. It's going to zoom it slowly. Okay, but if you can see, the video is zoom in until the end of the video. So how you want to zoom out it back? Okay, you can see this is the second keyframe. Then you move forward a bit. Click the video again. And click the keyframe. I call this third keyframe. So now we have 3 keyframe, and you can start to zoom out. And now we can check out again. They are going to zoom in and slowly zoom out. Okay, that's the end of for the keyframe. Now let's move on to the split. Wait. Okay, let's see for the split. Wait. Okay, this is split. What is split? Split is the things that you want to, if you are currently editing a video that you want to use to make basically the split tools does 2 things. It creates separation for your main video or the video that you have insert. To say you have a single piece of video and you want to separate your video into a different portion. So using split tools, wherever this, you can see these white lines is where it be, you can just click split. Okay, you can see the scissors icon, that's the split. You just go through your video, which one you want to split. Okay, let's say I want to split here. The white line is the where the video will separate. Like this, and just click split. So let's say I want to add on my video more dramatic. So now I have 2 video clip. So the first one, I click on the video and I want to adjustment the color back. I want it to be so bright and colorless. I want to make it ugly because I want to make it more dramatic. So now it's going to be like this. So that's how you change your video color suddenly. It changed like that. So that's how it functioning the split. That's done for split session. And then for lastly is about overlay, or we call it blending in some other apps. Uh, as you can see, overlay is rarely or people using because it using a green screen materials. Wait. However, I know that using green screen is a bit harder nowadays since we are using edit using by our phone and our small devices. But you know that you can get any kind of overlay or kind of effect that you want just from YouTube only. So you can, you can just screen record. The first step is you go to YouTube, just search overlay for video, and there's a lot thousand of choices. Effect you want, sparkles, no, 90s vibe effect. Just choose one of that, and then you need to screen recording. And then I'm going to extract from the video. Just click which one have you record. Okay, now I got two. One is my sunset video and other one is my overlay video. So click the overlay video and you can see down there there's a function. Go to the end of the function, you can see forward. Click the forward and now your video overlay is top of your video. So now the overlay video is being a blue color. So you just click a few seconds and forward it on top of the sunset video. You can adjust which part you want to add. If you need to change the speed, you can edit it and then cut it out. And then the end of that, you just need to delete it. And then click the blue video again. And down there, you can see. Okay, before you focus it, I want you to wait. Sorry. I want you to adjust the overlay frames, and then you can be like this. It's black, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to blend it. How to blend it? You click the blue video. You click the blue video and then you can see down there's a blending. You just click the blending and then you adjust the screen and then you can just yep. You just need to focus it, zoom it out, and that's all you need to do for blending. And then that's all from me. Thank you. I hope that you guys really enjoy my session, and that's all from me. Thank you.
So guys, how was the video editing session by our first speaker? I hope all of you are still good here with us. So without any disturbance, let's continue the next session called Picture Editing session by our second speaker. Give a huge round of applause to Daniel Akasha.
Thank you, MC. Hi, everyone. How are you guys today? So, how was the first session? I hope all of you enjoy it and get the new things. So, now let's continue with my podcast session. So, before I started, I will speak at dual language, which is Bahasa Melayu and English. Wait, wait. I presented my share screen on my iPad. Oh. So, Basically, I'm using editor at photos, which is who have a iPhone or iPad. You guys can uh, tekan kat link edit. So if you don't have a iPad or iPhone, you guys can download VS Co, which is the same thing, same editor. So wait, I okay. So now let's get started to how to make this picture is more brightness and more aesthetic. So okay. Firstly, I would like to turn on the automation editor, which is more a good blending, which is give a picture a more realistic. And so go to the highlight. So highlight turn to negative 62, 2, or you guys around 62, 61 or 16 is okay. Okay, now go to the shadow. Shadow must be 32 around that. So go to contrast. Contrast negative 25. Okay. 25 and saturation is 20, saturation is 26, 29, 29, 29. And I'll go to the warm go to the 18 something like around that. Okay, and let's go to sharpness. I will turn to 30. So this is the first photo editor. If you don't have looks good in the picture, so you guys can adjust it within your picture, macam sedap mata memandang. So if the picture is like really good, it's okay to you to upload. So that's already done. So which is this is original one. Okay, this is original one, and this is after adjusted. So look at the difference. It's a more brightness. Okay, this is a first photo editor, photo editing. So right now I will go to the second editor, which is I will turn to. Okay, first apa yang cakap tadi? Okay, now I will second photo editing, which is it will be a bit dark theme like this picture. So go to edit, and on your left side have four parts of edit platform. You guys tekan yang ini number 2. Okay, so I like to turn on the automation editor. So wait, hilang pula. Okay, go to exposure. Exposure, go to the negative 75. Kalau you guys lost, you guys can turn on the mic and uh, uh, bagi tahu saya. Okay, around that. Okay, so next brilliance. Brilliance turn to 48, 48 something around that. 48, 46, 45. It should be okay. Okay, go to the highlights. Turn to negative 100. And shade go to contrast, negative 33. Okay, 33 is also good. Okay, turn to brightness, turn to negative 30, 39, something like that. Okay, now let's move on to saturation. Saturation give a being a more yellow vibes, which is being a more color gradient becomes good. So saturation to the 47. It will give you your picture too yellow. I recommend it to lower it the number. So saturation 29 is which is good. Okay. Okay. So go to vibrance. Vibrance negative 100. And lastly, go to the sharpness. Okay, sharpness turn to 40. Okay, the 39 is also good. So this original and then after adjusted. So it look more black team. And if you have a beautiful wall on your IG feed, so I think this is the best photo filter that you can upload on that. Okay, so my next so my next photo editor, which is my next photo editor. Okay, so my next photo editor. So how this picture become this picture. So it's like if a more vibe era movies 1916, give a more aesthetic. Usually for a person who like a simple edit, not be too dark, or want to give a beautiful picture on your upload on your social media. I think this is good. So go to automation, and then okay, let's go to the exposure. Exposure must negative 15. So and brilliance is turns go to the 100, and highlight also turn to 100. Okay, and contrast negative 30, 36, 34. Okay, so let's go to the code. Tadi apa ya? Shade 2. Highlight. Okay. Sorry. Contrast is turns to negative 36. Sorry. Okay. So brightness turn to negative 26 also. And saturation. Saturation must be 30. Okay. 26 or 30 is good. And then vibrancy. Vibrancy turn to 30. Something like that. Oh. Hi. Okay, so sorry. Sorry for disturbing sounds. So, Okay, turn to vibrancy. Vibrancy is 33. So vibrancy 33 one will 26 something. 26 something, and lastly is 10. One thing. Okay. Negative turn to negative 26. So it's done. So this original, and this is after adjusted. So it will be nice and looks good and looks great. So for those who have aesthetic mood as for those who have aesthetic filter aesthetic social media, I think it's very good for you guys to adjust it. Okay, so my last photo editor, I will go to this photo. Okay, this photo I will take at Google Keplotong. Okay, this is my friends. Okay, so turn to edit and then turn on the automation adjusted. Okay, turn on to adjusted, and this is give a more vibe, more natural punya filter lah, which punya theme. Okay, so turn to exposure. Exposure must be negative 40. Negative 14, and highlight turns to negative 17. Okay. Actually, 38 or 35 is good. It's look how the basically tips to edit the picture, how good lighting that your picture have. If you have a good lighting, then the picture will be so good. Okay. If you have a low lighting, it will be hard a bit, but it's okay if you have a varieties edit to adjust. Okay. So, and then okay, contrast. So now go to contrast, negative 41, negative 41, and brightness. Brightness is 40 and 40 something. 14, and saturation is 15. Okay, saturation. Okay, 15. And vibrancy is 10. So let's see the picture. It's more to look too much edit on that. So we adjusted to give a what is called more original with adjusted something like that. Okay. So I like to go to the exposure. Exposure. Okay, I like to go to exposure, and it's basically how how this is different, because the picture that you have and the picture that I have is different, which because of a lighting. So, but this I think editor is apa cakap ni? It's up to you lah, macam mana you nak color grading kan dia punya picture. Okay, sebab selain setiap orang berlainan dia punya gambar, berlainan dia punya lighting. So, but kita boleh adjusted, so nak semua benda ni as a reference. Okay, so I'll open to that point. So it's done. So it's more looks good. So the original one and then this original one, and it's after dark. It's more look fresh and slay too. Okay, so done. So it's done. So this is my photo session. Thank you for hearing and listening, and I will pass to the co-MC, which is Nora Khadija.
Thank you for that picture editing session by Daniel Akasha. So I will pass back to the first speaker, Aina Nabiha, for additional information.
Okay, now I want to show you guys a few of my video editing's result that I usually post in social media. So going to show you guys. So here I got a 4 videos that you guys can watch and get inspired to edit your video. That's the first one. The second one is this one. The third one.
Skip to the good part.
This technique is like the first split tips that I just teach you guys. The last one is this one. This is the So that's all from me. However, if you want to watch my others video, you guys can follow my personal IG, Aina_Shaw_ or my cooking video TikTok, Livingstar24. Or if you want to personally to ask me, you can just PM me and WhatsApp me. My number 013-779-6411. Don't hesitate to PM me. I don't mind if you guys to ask any question. It's okay. You guys can PM me. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Aina Nabiha, for those cool videos. So, hello everybody. So our session is coming to the end. Let's have a Q&A session first. So, dear participants, do any of you have question to ask our team regarding this event or any information that any of you would like to know? You may ask our team through the chat box, or you can just turn on your microphone and ask us. If you are curious or having like thoughts that you would like to know about our event, you just can ask question to our team.
Hello.
Yes.
Ha, nak tanya kalau macam tadi tu kan, kita kan pakai VN kan. So, kita boleh kalau macam apps lain macam InShot pun macam lebih kurang jugalah
Ya, betul. Yang lebih kurang macam VN boleh guna CapCut, InShot, tu the basic one lah. Kalau macam nak lagi basic boleh guna iMovie.
Oh, okay. Terima kasih. Tapi kalau awak prefer guna apa?
Personally, I like to use VN sebab dah biasa guna VN. But before this, I'm using InShot. For me, InShot and VN, VN is the best for me. InShot is too basic to use.
Oh, macam tu. Okay, faham. Terima kasih.
Welcome.
Thank you, Miss Aida, for the question. Ada sesiapa lagi ke nak tanya soalan?
Soalan nanti boleh tanya luar kelas tak? Sebab sekarang macam tak ada soalan sangat sebab belum buat kan. Nanti tiba-tiba nak buat, macam mana buat lupa.
Boleh. Tadi masa present video, I was talking but I think you guys can hear my voice because you can just hear the song, right? I personally leave my at end of the video my personal number and my social media. So if you want to PM me, if you want to ask anything about editing, you can PM me. My number 013-779-6411. Or if you don't want to save my WhatsApp number, you can just PM me in social media, Aina Show _ If you want to see any of my video editing that have posted, you can see at my Instagram and TikTok. So that's all from me.
Okay.
So is there anyone who would like to ask more question before we end our session? So everyone, let's end our session event. Thank you so much everyone for participating in our video and photo editing event. A quick reminder before all of you leave this Google meeting, please fill our attendance Google form via the link we provide in the chat box. Thank you so much everyone. Please have a nice day and I hope all of you get great information through our event. We hope to serve all of you in the future. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
for
Thank you for joining our
participating.
event.